Hi, this is Metal Steve, and tonight I'm gonna drop a nuclear bomb. Now, before everyone starts calling the police and everything, it's not that kind of nuclear bomb. It's spelled NEWCLEAR bomb. It's a new series I've started called Nuclear Bomb. And this is the first episode. And clearly I need to do this. Alright. There is already in existence a small civilian war, free of any of the wars our army is fighting right now. There is in existence the beginnings of a civilian war. Let me explain calmly and rationally how this works. All right. It literally starts with the way the conversations about anything higher up than how's the weather today? How's your son? How's your daughter doing? Do you think the Mets will win the World Series? Actually, that'll probably start a battle because the Mets suck. That's not my opinion. The Mets have been terrible for the last I don't know, man. They have been. I get WFAN at night. I know what the Mets are doing. Hopefully, I'm going to get shot for this, but not hopefully I get shot for this, but hopefully hopefully I don't get shot for this, but I'm probably gonna. I hope the Mets pull out and stop sucking so bad, because not even the Mets deserve the way they got nailed at the end of their last 4 baseball seasons, at least. Not even the Mets deserve it. But yeah, back to the original topic. So bad out here, I feel bad for the Mets. Neat. Alright. So, the civilian war. Back to the civilian war business. You get 2 people heated in an argument enough, it just might turn into a fight. You get 12 people fighting each other on the same topic. Which way? There's a car in front of me. I'm walking around outside. Get 12 people fighting about the same topic. They're going to be picking sides. If you get... It's not just going to be 6 of one and half a dozen of the other either. They're probably going to flock to the winning side. More people are going to try to flock to the winning side, the one they think is going to win. That's just how it goes, folks. This show This nuclear bomb thing is not for kids. It is not for kids. It is not like my text-to-speech videos or the Metal Steve show. This is not going to be for kids. If you think you're mature enough, you can watch it. But all right, if you're not, then whatever. All right, so the trick with the news, with this civilian war, is a lot of it is being fought, a lot of it is being controlled by the news and what is being broadcast on the news. Complete with how they're handling stories and what's being told and what connotations or context and what's actually being left out. Because there's a lot of pieces of stories that have been left out for quite a while now. But now it's for a different reason. There is a political agenda going on. And they want both parties involved, the Democrats and the Republicans, both want this war for some reason. I think I know what the reason is, but it's a little far-fetched for people who haven't been following it, so that's another video again. But essentially, they want these people fighting each other in groups. They want us fighting each other in groups. Oh, let's blame it on the Democrats. What's going wrong? Let's blame it on the Republicans. Let's bring religion into this. Let's blame it on the Muslims. Let's blame it on the Jewish people. Let's blame it on the black people, the African Americans. Pardon my French, it's just how I talk. Brown-skinned people. Let's blame it on the red-skinned people, the Native Americans, the Indians, the indigenous people, however you want to put it. Let's blame it on the white people, the Caucasians, the ... insert racial term here. Let's blame it on people who have let's blame it on people who can't take it like some of us can. Blame it on the weak, essentially. Not saying that anyone from this particular race or particular creed or background is, guilty or innocent because of it, but there are assholes in every single walk of life, creed, and background. Just like there are good people in every single walk of life, creed, or background. I have had it with all of this. You are all behaving like small children. Small, spoiled children. And you, all of you, know who you are. And the ones that don't can rest assured because they know they're not part of this. But the ones that are doing it every single day, you know who you are. And the ones that aren't, you know who you are too. You're fighting each other over stupid things, most of which don't make sense, to even get in an argument over. Everyone's got their own damn point of view. But for some reason in America, which is why they're calling it the New America, the New World Order, all kinds of things, for some reason over the last couple of years, the opinion being pushed is kind of crappy at times, and it's being pushed by a select group of people who want us to fight, like cats and dogs that are pissed off at each other. I don't know, man. And every single time you say one of these crappy racial slurs, or every single time you blame it on a certain whole group of people, you're feeding right into the bullshit every single time. And that's what it is. There's no other way to describe it. Bullshit, bullcrap, or bovine fecal matter. For those of you who want to keep it clean. That's what it is. Bull or bovine fecal matter. And every day I have to walk around and watch some of my friends get involved in this more and more. These laws suck. That's a fact. I can't believe we were this easy. A lot of us, hopefully a lot of us aren't. Yeah, you might say, oh, Steve, you're up in arms fighting now too. Well, at least I'm fighting for the right reason. At least I'm pretty sure this is the right reason. It's time. Like I said in 2017, it's 17 years into the 2000s. It's now beginning the 18th year of the 2000s. And it's time we picked up our... It's time we picked up our round little buddies from off the floor and said, no. No more. No more. No more fighting for senseless reasons. No more causing trouble for people because they are different in any way, shape, or form. Give everyone a chance. Even some of the non-hardened criminals. There are some criminals out there that have learned from their mistakes and been released from the prison system. In fact, a lot of them, due to the fact that a lot of truly innocent people, or people that have made one very stupid mistake in their lives, have been imprisoned. Usually, I hate to say it, but usually the real ones don't get imprisoned. The real hardened criminals, the ones that you really want to keep off the street 24/7, there are actual bad guys here. Those people very rarely do get caught. Because law enforcement pays a good chunk of the American industry. Law enforcement pays a good chunk of the American industry. And without crime, big crimes, big hostile crimes that splash all over the newspaper and can be played up like a murder mystery, then we actually couldn't keep our law enforcement as strong as it is. Then again, we wouldn't need it, and we'd have to turn our attention to something else. We'd have to turn our attention to something else to fund our American industry. The same thing with war. War pays bills. Do you know how expensive war is? Do you know that there is somebody who tallies it up at the end? The winner usually tallies it up at the end. You know that pays bills for the industry of the winner and sometimes even the losing nations. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Was that super friggin' dark? It is now time to put our feet down and stop this crazy thing. It is now time. I will do my part. I hope this gets a lot of views and a lot of people at least try to see what I'm saying. I know I have a delivery like a Mack truck, but try to get through that. Try to see what the underlying message is. I hope we can make it to the other side. I will upload another video explaining all of the facts and figures of how much crime and law enforcement and war, and especially war that doesn't cost the nation any money, actually helps the industry. Or a lot less money because they don't have to go around recruiting people because they already want to fight the enemy bastards, whatever the enemy is. I've heard it all, man. I've heard it all. All right. This is Metal Steve signing off. And if I'm still alive tomorrow, I'll post another video with all of the facts and figures. And you can follow along in your calculators and on paper. Later.